いやいや、こんにちは。空港です。なんだっけ。なんだっけ。コールオブファレス、ガンスリンガー、やっていきたいと思います。まあ、これね、ちょっとやっちゃったんだけど、面白かったんでご紹介って感じで、ニューゲーム、はい、OK。ノーマルで。
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Ah, well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawman who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
感触持ちね。グリーブスは1910年にアンビリーに着いた若きビリーハイ、自然を観察するよう貴重で美しい植物が目的地までの道のりで見られるかもしれない。はい。
It was about 30 years ago.
30年前。
Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
ちょっと待ってよ。音量をね、ちょっと調整しようか。もうちょい下げるか。こんなもんかな。
I threw in with the kid
Okay,
because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve.
Haha?
The other kind of funny.
まあ最初ちょろっとやっちゃってるからね。はい。行こうか。どんどん行こうか。
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
What the hell? Shoot that sumbitch!
はい。
Was it
Yeah,
Pat
かっこいい。
Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah.
で、
I heard
弾
the
拾
shots and I knew I
っ
had to
て
move。fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead. I decided to help Billy and the boys out of
RB
it.
で。
So that's just
い
what
た。
I did.
We have one behind us! Stay on it! Covering fire!
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every
まだい
gun
る。
hand in Lincoln County.
ほら、頭出せ、ほら。オッケー。お、 どこだ？
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
硬っ。オッケー。
Still,
Come on, guys,
one of them
shoot.
reached the water tower.
かわしてマトリックス。
It would be a turkey shoot from up there. Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't as sharp as tools in the shed.
ちょっと待ってよ。あ、もうポイントあるね。よしよし。で、これでこうしてこうすることによってこうなるんですよ。
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
ただリロードがちょっと長くなっちゃうよね。弾回収して。
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you! We got you covered! Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. I cut their numbers in
いてい
half,
て。
but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
オッケーオッケ
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave.
ー。あ、そうだ、
And
結構
upstairs
ね
I。found Billy and Charlie Bolton.
ずっと喋ってるな。結構血とか飛び散るんだけど、そういうの苦手な人は気をつけてみてね。はい、射撃の名手21歳まで21人殺害、綺麗者ビリーザキッド。
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
あそこに重曹あるけど。
You were friends with Billy the Kid.
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm. I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
多分スキルが溜まってないな。よし、オッケー。ガン。で、早打ちモード。こっちだ、ほら。
That's when Charlie got hit.
チャーリーが撃たれた。
They're catching us in a crossfire, shouted Billy. Get to the other side. で、長距離かな。で、これなんかこれ取るとエイムしてる時に動きが遅くなるらしい。上？オッケー。 I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally
to
put
be.
down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better
ガ
part
ト
of
リング。
valor.
What's that mean?
It
Ite.
means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatlin, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention.
外出るよ。
Directed that order at me. And I don't know
RB.
why the hell do I have to do it?
Those poor sons of bitches are done.
Many would have fled in my
当たらんなあれ。
But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you
で
saying,
武器を
old
切り
man?
替え。
Jack, who's just joshing with you. Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Graves, please continue.
Please, call me
サクサクい
Silas.
くよ。あ、なんだ
Where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Making my way past a passel of fallen foes.
これぞセーブ。
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
さっきあれだよね、殴ってないのに急に倒れたよね。
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
敵が、ほら、
I had the stables within my reach.
硬いな。弾装填6発は少ない気がする。
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe to toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked on tin star.
壮大ハンサム不器用パレット・ギャレット。違った、パット・ギャレット。で、西部にありがちなね、1対1の決闘。
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with
決
eyes
闘ね、
like
か
a
っこいいよ
rat's.
ね。はい。ちょっと待った。ちょっと待った。OK。画面が裏行った。フォーカス、フォーカス。動くな。Hey.
Killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett.
実際はそうじゃなかった。
I
巻
finally
き戻
reached
し。
those damn stables. And stepped inside.
中に入るよいねや。うわ。
Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
まだ始まったばかりじゃないか。スキル。トラッパーってなんだ？近接戦防御力アップ。完璧ではないが敵の弾を防ぐことができる。近距離武器から発射された弾丸であれば平均して4発に1発弾き返せる。リボルバー用弾薬のキャパアップ。ああ、これ欲しいな。これ取れるか？あ、取れた。いいね。じゃあ続きもいっとこうか。ちょっと簡単だったかもしれません。難易度難しい。いや、知ってたからいけたってとこあるから、このままでいこうか。
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive,
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
縛り首ね。海賊とかも縛り首ね。
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after. He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine.
出して
All I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence.
死刑やだよ。
Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too. My first order of business was finding a firearm.
特になんもないな。
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's
Heppoko shotgun.
mean-ass shotgun.
いやかっこいいな。ホイットニー製10番系うるさい。敵を吹っ飛ばすボボーリンジャーのショットガン。吹き飛ばすか。ちょいちょい読み間違いがあるね。
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy? That son of a bitch shot Jim Bell!
The kids escaped raised a huge ruckus. Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear
逃
off
げる
his
よ。
feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. Guards were everywhere looking for him.
おお怖い怖い。撃たれる撃たれ
I
る。
had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
You!
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me.
倒せないな。
Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
じゃああれ違うな。これか。ちょっとリロードして走り抜ける。
I've got this! He's in town somewhere!
See, me
Oh,
and
ta-da.
the kid shared a certain similarity in build and color. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
だいぶ弾が。
Get your headstone!
There's children here.
あちこちから声がする。
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for
Atsu.
these four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts.
ポ
We
イントは
prize
ない
them。too high, if you ask me.
じゃあ。自分もダメージ。
I don't get paid enough for this!
寄りかかってるわ。
Threatening the lives of innocent people.
街の中を進め。あ、上か。
That bell's going to hell in a handbasket!
So where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
オーケー。
Have you no respect for decency?
キューティー苦手なんだよね。
Helpless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
どこだ上か。
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on
い
my
た。
head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No,
いた。
because they all thought I was Billy. and all that blame would fall on him.
ハンドガンでロングショットはちょっときついな。いた。
Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun.
Arm yourselves!
どっから声する？いた。どこ？どっから撃たれた？いた。もう反射神経のゲームになってるね。なんかこう長距離狙えるような銃ないか？あれ、どっかもう一人いなかったっけ？もう全部やったか？
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun.
いや、このショットガンはもらってお
So
く
we
よ。
stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
左スティックで手の位置。あ、ちょっと待って。あおー、だいぶ遅い。
I killed him in a fair fight.
危ない。今だいぶ遅かったぞ。
Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day.
えい、オッケー。
Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
無駄に終わったんだ。じゃあ今回はこの辺で終わっときたいと思います。じゃあ、あれ。じゃあ、バイバーイ。